This playthrough is rated E10+. You ready for some old school action? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with another classic game from the old school of the Sega Genesis and another Konami classic, before the dark times. Actually, it's still technically the dark times, but it's probably after you get to the menu. It's Rocket Knight Adventures, a somewhat underappreciated gem of the Sega Genesis era. It's showing off all the future stages. We don't want to spoil it for the people, folks. They remade this game, or actually, technically, they did a continuation of this game on like the PSN network and other places a few years ago, and I actually played that game. I think I did a full playthrough of that, if I remember correctly, and I remember enjoying it. But I never went back to play the old one back in the day, so I thought it would be a good chance to just go and try it and show it out. I know there's a million playthroughs of this already, but I want to play it. So, all right, so we got a couple of different ways we can play the game. We can either do Children, which is the easiest version because you get a lot of players and credits. Now the problem is that if you play Children mode, the game ends, well, not abruptly, but ends sooner than it would. So it's better to play easy or higher mode. So we're gonna try normal, just see if I can handle some old school difficulty. And then controls are pretty straightforward. It's attack and jump. That's all there is to it. And then you can hear the sound effects. Yeah, the Konami logo, the intro. But I don't want to play all of it to spoil it. So let's get started with. I think the guy's name is Sparkster, and that's interesting enough. That's what they called the sequel of the game. But let's start off the first game of Sparkster and Rocket Knight Adventures team. Man, how can you not love the Genesis sound chip, man? That thing's awesome. Anyway, this is Rocket Knight Adventures. You basically jump and attack. Now, depending on a few things, the weapon will change. In this case, a nice thing about this game is they give your sword a bit of an angle to it, because otherwise it probably wouldn't be able to hit crap, and you knock the pigs out of their way. Now, one of the interesting things about this game is because he's a Rocket Knight. Well, how does he use the rocket? Well, you hold on to the jetpack and then you release. And depending on if you're holding a button or not, he'll do certain things. Like, if you do nothing, he spins. If you press up, he'll go up. And then if you press a direction, he'll do that. And he has a little flying animation. Whoops. Now, there is another thing that can happen in the game. If you... well, starting off good, aren't we? Ow! This game isn't even that hard either, and no, let's start again because I already wasted my. Oh, yeah, showing. I skipped through it, but it goes black and white. He's like, no. So let's try that again. And we can actually skip a lot of stuff. So, although I can't skip this awesome music here. Nope, can't. I love it. I was actually still showing off all the game mechanics of it, but I just want to show off what happens if you leave the thing charged for too long. I think it's like 20 seconds, and then it explodes. See if I can... I know it takes a really long time. Oh yeah, and he has a... We get to see his hair and everything if we stand packed for too long. I could have swore it was like 20 seconds or something like that. It should have exploded already. It's supposed to like, blow up. Maybe it was in a different version of the game or something like that. There we go. Luckily you don't take any damage from it, but still funny. It's kind of weird that this game has the jetpack mechanic. It still has like climbing stuff. It's like, dude, I can just jetpack over this stuff. Yeah, whatever. I think later on it's actually more important for those, so... And you can just blow past these Dorkosauruses. Yeah, see? Although I guess you have to be kind of careful. Otherwise they'll, do damage like to me earlier, so... And yeah, the game actually forces you to figure out the jetpack mechanics, so it doesn't straight up tell you. So a little bit of old school game design where, you know, it couldn't just... Nowadays, most games would blare out the instructions to you, so no reason to even think about trying to work with the game mechanics or test the buttons out and see if you can get it to work. Nope. I mean, I understand in modern games how to do it, but I don't know. I feel like the idea of game design and intuitiveness have been quite lost on most modern game design. Yeah, this is probably going to be a whole episode of me, you know, man yells at clouds, you know, type of situation, but yeah, pretty straightforward level. So let's see what should be encountering the first couple of nasty characters like these guys, these orcs, these pig warriors or whatever. Yeah, I've taken quite a few more hits than I expected. Alright, if you can actually skip those guys. I know there's some guys you can... Okay, get fight those guys. There we go. Have to be careful though, it can take unnecessary damage if you're not careful. Man, I just love the theme for this game, like, at least the first stage. I know the other stages don't get as recognized as much, probably for people who probably had trouble getting to those actual stages at one point. Yeah, I gotta grab these fruit. Oh, you can charge up there. If you can't get it through platforming, get it through the other way, jetpacking. Almost makes me want to play the Rocketeer game, but I don't want to because that game sucks. Yeah, sad but true. Doesn't matter which version either. Uh-oh, we're on a bridge. Oh. Actually, I think if I remember correctly... oh, right. You're supposed to rocket past his... to the other side of him. I was trying to... get behind him, but I love the boss music to this too. We're in the water, having fun, playing around. I forgot about that actually. You can tell it's been a hot minute since I played the original game, and yeah, we get sent back here. But luckily, yeah, we can keep collecting lives, so the game is quite generous in that regard. Definitely not old NES hard, that's for sure. I guess Sega does, but Nintendo don't. Oh wait. That was a old. Reminds me of the Bit Wars, you know. I grew up with a Nintendo originally, though. Didn't really have the money for multiple systems when we were younger. I eventually got a Sega. I'm trying to remember when I eventually actually got the Sega Genesis system. I think it was I think it was when I got my when I got the Sega CD actually. Which was years later, obviously, and man, the Sega CD, part of the machine where Sega tried to like attach everything to like their one console, just never wanted to make a new game or new console, so they kept stacking like, what was it, the Sega? It was the Sega, and then the CD, and then the 32X onto one machine. But anyway, yeah, you just keep smacking this guy as he's lost control. I kind of like the ideas of the bosses here too. Like it could have been just we beat a boss and that's it, but no, it's a two-parter where you have to fight the version of him chasing you down a waterfall as he's you know, his thing's going apart. And we get to the flying section of the game. We get infinite jetpack for this part, so you get kind of a radius side-scrolling section here. Very nice. Yeah, I like how the game easily transitions and it makes sense through different sections. Obviously, when they redid the game, they took this into account. I thought although they took more from the Sparkster, whoops, I had to scratch my eye there. They took more ideas for the Sparkster variation of the game, if I recall, but I just gotta wait. What is this thing here? A dragon thingy? Hopefully we'll never have to fight that. Actually, I don't even think charging does anything on this. Yeah, charging doesn't really do much. Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job hitting this guy, am I? And I'm afraid to touch his oh. Yeah, not doing a very good job. Oh, come on. There we go. Gotta, oh, right, I forgot you can't let him touch you, period. No part of him. No sirree, bub. Oh, come on. Ah, why? Man, I am just... this guy isn't that hard either. I'm just having trouble, like, I think it's because I'm wanting to hit it exactly when I know you can be a bit off on this because it's not like it's not that intuitive, you know. Oh yeah, and if you get on the water for whatever reason, you can't get. I think it's just because how the water pulls you or whatever. But you know, just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, so be careful about getting stunk in the water. Nope. Oh, dang it. Now I have to do that all over again. Yeah, see, it kicks you back all the way back here. Yeah, it gives you the lives and everything, but you have to do the whole thing again, so. Okay, let's try to be a bit more efficient at it this time. No. Oh, I should have charged my backpack. That would have been better. I wouldn't have taken, or rocket, I wouldn't have taken all that damage, so. Yeah, a little, back here. Luckily, he doesn't have a whole lot of life. And he can't turn around and hit us with the fire, too, so. Very restricted on that part, so. Never wait for him to come back here. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. As we fight the pig, who's he wants Jane to stop this crazy thing, you know, but we're not letting him. No. He's attacked our. I forgot if Sparkster. I think Sparkster isn't Sparkster. He's supposed to be a possum, right? Because of the whole tail thing. I was about to call him a rat, but I'm like, no, he's not a rat that I'm aware of. It's just, you know, I always forget. Yeah, I gotta wait till we get back to that dragon thing again. Oh boy. Maybe I should have put it on easy mode. Nah, no, I can do this. I can handle it. It just might take me longer than an expert would on this. I mean, if I do end up dying like way too many times in a part, obviously I'll eventually just cut to a. Although doing that on old school games seems like weird to cut it to like when I get past the part, because isn't the whole point? Because usually these games aren't that long, so it's all about like the challenge of you know, hitting beating them in the first run because they're so short. Is that's how it is, but. I've done it on a few games, so it's not like I'm completely immune to that. It's just, it does feel a little weird to cut. Yeah, I gotta be careful on that. I forgot how many hits this guy takes. I think he takes quite a few, if I recall. There we go. Oh, come on, man. That threw me off because I got hit. So now I'm like, oh. So I'm like, no, I can't handle this. There we go. Whoa, old school, you know. All right, now are we? Okay, he's dead. Well, thanks for playing. Oh, I was about to say thanks for playing, Rocket Knight. So okay, we're trying to save all the other opossums. So I don't even know. I guess they're. Well, one of them's got to be like maids or something like that. Maybe clean up the castle. The other one's like I don't know, nobles, I guess? I don't know, it's hard to say. Anyway, we get, apparently, oops, I was trying to, guess that's the King Possum, or whatever you want to call him. I like how even the villains are, like, stuck in this fiery scape. Oop, okay, that probably shouldn't have hit me, but I guess I stopped, like, right before the, yeah, this is one of those levels you have to, like, kind of master the rocket pack. Yes, yeah, it says there. Because if you go too far or too fast or don't figure it out, then you're flying all over the place. So. Oh, well, now I'm dead. Yeah, if you wait too long, the fire will consume you. And, oh, great. Yeah, gotta. There we go. Yeah, I was messing around too much with the pack, and I got insta-killed during the fire chasing after us, so. Oh man, look at those. Oh, right, I forgot you had to. I forgot you can actually duck in this game. Ah. Usually don't have to very often, but when you do. Nope. That's. Yeesh. I didn't remember this game being that hard, much harder, but I guess that's what happens when you don't play old school games for a long period of time. You forget the how it goes, man. Oops. No, we almost got it. For some reason, this seems like kind of I wouldn't say quiet music, but like at times like shouldn't this be more action-packed? But no. And hopefully you don't get tired of this theme, because it does play a lot, but I don't think so. And if you do get tired of it, you're a monster. Monster, I tell you. Because you can't get tired of this. It's against the law. I don't believe that. Well, okay, good. I want to get that free man. Need that free man. Hey, stop. You know you're already burning to death, shouldn't you? What the? A present? For me? Oh, well, you shouldn't have. You weirdo. Oh, he just stands there, keep jumping. I was like, so you like what you see? And he's like, no. Or that'd be funny if he goes, yes. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Sparkster's like, have none of this, you pig scum. I think I remember this area being actually kind of tough. Or this boss, I mean. Luckily we got that life. We can. Oh, he's coming in from the sides. Gross. Quit taunting us. All right, I think. I was about to say I don't think you can actually do anything in these. Oh, man, I suck at this game. Holy crap! And this game isn't long either. You can beat it in like I said. You can beat it in like a couple hours, actually. Less than that, actually. But you know, if you rented this game from a Blockbuster, you wanted to play it as much as you could and as many times as you could, or whatever your local art or rental place was. It's kind of weird how people have a weird fascination with Blockbuster now that it's pretty much gone the way of the ghost. I mean, technically, it's still around in like I forgot, like in Wisconsin or somewhere that there's still a store, but this was a company that basically killed mom and pop video stores, and yet everyone has like a, oh man, I miss this place. I'm like, dude, this is the company that like killed, like, you know, like I said, mom and pop places. Like, why would you want something like that back? It's like missing Walmart if it ever disappeared, you know. Anyway, enough of that. So, all right, let's see if we can do a better job against this creature. Now that I know it's semi-pattern, I can because we have to mess with that where it drops those things on us. So. Oh, yeah, jump a little. The problem is sometimes Sparkster will jump way too fast. Like, so it'd be kind of a oh god, oh god. I need to deal with like bombs and crap. There we go. Just had to crap. Oh man, get out of here. So you gotta stay in the center, dude. That's probably got some of those things again. Oh no, man. Not doing too good. Not doing too hot. Gotta focus and stay with it. Yep. Wait for that charge. Yeah, you'll probably see me like doing quite a few of these bosses multiple times until we master its pattern and everything like that. Yeah, the big thing is really that first part, or the part where you have to dodge all that stuff until you can get. Good thing you get a banana or something like that to heal you. I'll probably end up taking a few breaks in between this, unlike Castlevania where I just did it all in one go. Although I did still. Oh, I forgot he has that angry face on him. He's like. As he's like he's quite annoyed indeed with the pig antics. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know how many more times it would take for me to do this. So. Okay. There we go. There we go. And we had to wait for that into some of those thingies. Ah, come on, I didn't move that far. It might be the controller I'm using is a little sensitive, I'm not sure. music kind of like a weird old. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Not gonna get hit by your scheme. No, sir. Not this time. Not today. It's like whack-a-mole or something like that, you know? You're not sure where he's gonna pop up. Oh, got him. Ha! There we go. See? He's all proud of himself. That was just stage 1, you know? But, how many tries did that take me? 2, 3, 4, like 5 or something like that? I didn't actually count. I'm just assuming it took me like 5 or 6 tries. So. Uh-oh, looks like the princess is being captured. You fiend! How dare you kick the king? We'll stop you. We'll save her. He's like, I'm gonna get you. He's like, no, you're not. I'm gonna get you. What the? Oh, wait, he has a jetpack too, so he's probably fine. I love the pantomiming that you don't have to have huge text boxes. As long as you know, it's universal. You can be like, okay, he needs to, he got rocketed away, and so he has to chase after, I forgot what his name actually is again, even though it wasn't that long ago when I played, I probably shouldn't talk behind that just because I want to listen to awesome music. I forgot what his name is, though. It's like, isn't it like the Dark Knight or something like that, or? Yeah. Looks like this pig's having fun. Ah. This is some weird music for like this encounter, isn't it? Ah. Ow. Man, I am really not doing too well in this boss. Holy crap. Man. And this is like the first part of this level too. Oh my god, I gotta really figure out how to like, because you can duck under the water, see? I'm just being like kind of silly because I'm not holding down because you have to hold down the directional button. Oops. I wonder if you can actually destroy the. Yeah, I mean the game eventually learns too. Like, hey, you're gonna hide in the water, huh? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. He's almost done for it. There we go. Man, that old Sega Genesis, man. Old VGA. Oh, the pigs on what is it, wave bikes or rave racers or something like that. I do like the fact that you can actually, at certain projectiles, you can just straight up destroy with your sword. Most games wouldn't let you do that. So, what was that? Like a metal owl? Oh right, we can actually ride these. Ride me! Oh, gotta be careful. Ow. I wonder if you can. Okay, good. Okay, I can actually. There we go. Yeah, this one's a little bit. Yeah, you're probably. You know how I was saying earlier, like, what's the need of being able to climb up? Oh, because. So this is where I am in life, huh? I don't know. That's just the kind of vibe I get from that. It's just like, mom wanted me to be a dentist, but no, I had to be a rocket knight. Well, anyway, back to it. Oh. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. I jump. It's like a Super Castlevania where you jump behind the screen, if that makes sense. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. Yeah. I always thought that was an interesting concept, you know, being able to basically get to, the backside plane, if that makes sense. Uh-oh. Ow. Luckily, this doesn't insta-kill me. Oh, yeah, you kind of have to... In this fight, you have to, like, kind of switch in between, the, dry area and the weak area. And luckily on this guy, you can hit him pretty regularly with the sword. Ow. No, there we go. Ha! Just had to spam him. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I was like, can we heal at some point? Hope so. Oh, luckily, man. Like I said, at least it doesn't insta-kill you. just can't get enough of his like upside down face or his hanging face. You know, I don't know why. Just something about it just makes me chuckle. Yeah, I kind of miss some of these like old school games. I'm glad I'm glad I do this every once in a while, where I just play something old just for fun. You know, don't have to, but I want to. You know, not saying nothing wrong with new games. It's just I don't know. Sometimes I think it's nostalgia is one thing. Just old nostalgia is a heck of a drug, folks. Heck of a drug. Yeah. And you know, I recall all this from a child. Just like you know, when I did eventually get to play a lot of these old Sega Genesis games, just like you know, nice change of pace. Like I like the Nintendo, but like I said, Sega just had its own like a charm to it. You know that I think overall I think Nintendo was the better system, but like I said, Sega did have a lot of things about it that just like kind of. Oh, I guess I just have to keep surviving. Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Sparkster is forced to ride the roller coaster. What is this, Donkey Kong Country? Oh, right, you're supposed to duck there. The game told me, too. It was like, exclamation point, something's gonna happen. You better do something about it. And I'm like, okay, better duck. Oh. Too bad I lost a life already. Oh, right, I forgot you can move on the, I don't know how that works, but okay. Oh, man. Okay. No problem, we got this. Oh, alright, I was too close to the edge. I was close on the edge, man. You can't take Sparkster off the edge. What is this, a circus? At least the music makes it sound like it's a circus theme. You know, that's what it kind of sounds like, actually. A classic, like... Oh, right, jump. Okay. Oh. Whew, good thing the thing automatically drops you to the next one. Okay, I guess I didn't have to do anything. I just had to make sure to jump. Yeah, this is definitely a weird level just because I like it, but it's weird because of the music's kind of throwing me off. Like, I like it, it's just like, what are we doing here? Why are these pigmen attacking me? Or pig creatures? Do the possums do something to the pig creatures, or are just pigs generally considered evil in a lot of... Actually, I think in stories, a lot of pigs are usually considered evil in a lot of stories. You know, usually used for gluttony or whatever. Nope. Chickens. What is this? Legends Link to the Past or something like that? Do we have to, if we attack them too many times, we'll, get attacked by all the chickens? But anyway, uh-oh, we're fighting a tank. Okay, so I guess you can't that one. Oh wow, look at that tank. Just look at that design for that thing. That thing is creepy. Because it's basically given eyes, quote unquote. Jump to the other side. Whoa! Oh, can I not get to the other side? Huh, I could have swore I could. Well, I mean, I was able to get a couple of shots in because of... Let me see if I can just charge. There we go. Oh, but I can't do anything once. Here, though, so yeah, I shouldn't have done the angle jump. Is what the problem I was. So. Makes sense that you couldn't attack him from the back in this case. They're like, okay, we have to start giving you some challenge. Otherwise, you're gonna just keep. Whoa! almost took a bullet to the face. There we go. Gotcha. Now what you gotta do? Just gotta run and hide. Okay, bye. Well, that was fun. Uh-oh. Now what? Oh god. Grabby hands. Grabby hands. No. Okay, they're not hurting me, so. Okay, what? Oh, now they're gonna hurt. Uh-oh. Careful. I don't know if they can hurt me now. Oh, I guess I can. Or I can at least hit them. Had to be kind of careful, though. I can only take one more hit. Alright. And unfortunately, we're not at a free man anywhere. At least I didn't see any free men, so we might be at a bad spot if we're not careful. Well, now that I know not to get do angle jumping in this case. Might be fine. That way I won't take a bunch of free. He won't get a bunch of free hits on me. Oh, tried to jump that, but. That would suck if I jumped like right into that beam. No! Oh. You say you talk about things that can happen. You know, guess what? Things can happen if you're not careful. There we go. Well, at least I didn't lose much life this time. But you have to be kind of careful with the whole, you know, one min thing. Like I said, you only get one. On this mode, I only get one continue. That's it. So. Oh, I can't hit them during this phase. Huh. Oh, they can. Wait, what? But I guess only certain hands can hit me during this phase. Okay, I don't get that at all. Like, now I can hit them? Man. Well, I had it, and then... man, what the heck? Well, that's what I was afraid of. But the first time, I was like, oh, I better be wary. They can hurt me. But then they didn't hit me, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe they don't affect me during this or something. No. Man, I'm getting really. Yeah, it's easier to hit them during this phase anyway. So. It's better to try and hit them during that phase than this phase anyway. So. It's not too hard to dodge these guys now that, and if you're unsure when to begin the thing, you can just start off on the far right. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know what like angle, like what I can start on. So I think I start counting like how many. There we go. That's got to be it. I like the little where he just hops around back and forth. He's like, I'm ready to go. I did it. What the? We're not done yet. No. This boss is forever alone. Might be better just to get like pretty close to this thing. So. There we go. Woo. I was afraid I was afraid for myself. Yay, we did it. We beat level 2. I'll try the next area. What do you take me for? All right, time for Chapter 3, the Crystal Cave. I think I'm gonna take a quick pause break to compose myself, and we'll be right back at it. So I'm not sure if I want to end this like I would a normal episode, or if I just want to call it a, we'll just end it like a regular ass episode. So will Sparkster be able to go through the Crystal Cave on his way to save the princess and from the Dark Knight himself? Find out next time in the next episode of Rocket Knight Adventures. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.